Hello, fellow stitchers. I'm Sherry Johnston. Welcome to my happy place. I started this yesterday, filmed it all. I edited it, I posted it on YouTube, and then, an hour later it said it was still going. Anyway, posted it again. Woke up this morning and they won't go. So I thought about editing to make it shorter to post on YouTube. I really hate editing, so I'm not gonna. What I'm doing here is I did a chain stitch for the little body. I'm gonna go back up to the top, because I should have started at the bottom and went to the top, but I didn't. And this is, you're not going to see this at all. I want to make sure. Well, one thing that's kind of cool is that I know from doing the other one, I know that I need some little knots here. And they might look like little boobies, but I swear to God, they're not. They're not little boobies. They are, it's padding, so that when we do, see what I did there? You can kind of see the padding. Pull it over. I did that stitch and it laid down and didn't look right. So I did padding, and then I did it. I have here some Aurifil thread, and it's flesh color. And where did I put it? Go to the back here. Here it is, Aurifil. There's the color, 2205. It's number 12 cotton. It's very thin, which is just fine with me. I wanted it really thin. These little ladies are like 1.5 inches tall. Pretty tiny. And they, I did something similar last year. They all had fabric little dresses. These ones are not going to have little fabric dresses. These have silk ribbon flower petal dresses, because they are little They're fairies. I decided this morning I would move my camera really close so that I could put my... Anyways, I thought I'd arrange things so that I could see in the camera and still have my work really close to my face. I'm not so sure this is working out very well. You don't really have to have the legs don't have to be that. Now, I don't remember what I decided about her arms. Let's just put her arms down at her sides like this. All right, then, I'm not crazy about that arm, but it's gonna have to do. Okay, hold on. I drew the head in, and then I changed my mind. And I drew a different one in. So the head is going to have horizontal stitches. This is for padding, for a padded stem stitch. No, padded satin stitch. And I can go up here. And yeah, they don't have faces. They don't need faces. Okay. All right, I'm ending this off. By the way, where did I put the thingy? I put it away. This linen came from a needle in a haystack. And I have a thing, because I still have the little tag. I put it away. I'm going to use this. We did this last year, one of my most popular videos. And these little ladies, little girls, she's about 1.5 inches, and she is about 1 inch and maybe 3/4. This one is 1.25 inches. So I made these little ladies about 1.5 inches. This is 1.25 inches, but she's sitting down. Next, I have this. I showed this before. Okay, this is metallic 144F-10. It's metallic floss. You can look it up, but it's not, they don't make it anymore. Sorry. The other video where I used it, because I got this at a thrift store, one of those recycle, reuse, thrift store kind of things. And when I used it before, somebody in the comments said that she got a bunch of it from somewhere. Her daughter found it or something. And she had it in all different colors. But I have this, and I sort of wonder if they didn't. That's a really big spool of thread. And I know that now they sell DMC thread in little packs. And if you're making something big, you need, 2 or 3 skeins of yarn. I wonder if they went out of business because people bought it and they didn't need to buy more ever again. That's just a silly thought. Okay. Well, see, when I'm looking at her straight on, I need to make sure that her wings match. So I didn't have to do that with this one. I had only one wing. I didn't have to match anything. But this is fine. If it doesn't match exactly, that will be okay. I think I'll live. And I'm going to put 2 little you have to iron this because get rid of those black marks, because I really don't like them. Oh. So cute, right? All right, I'm going to weave this in the back. And because this is going in a book, I don't need to stress out over making it real secure or anything. Okay, I'm going to use the same purple. I have this one piece left. And these are little sisters, so their dresses are cut from the same cloth, probably the same flower. I thought I'd make matching flowers up there, but I can't do that if I don't have more thread. Okay, I'm going to do, no, I was going to do the middle one first, but let's not. Let's make her a knee-length skirt. Right, to be about there. Well, this needle does not like going through this fabric, but it's okay. There we go. Now she has one that's going to come down this way to her knee. Let's say over here. And then I don't want it to go through. The ribbon at the back. Okay, and then one right in the middle. Is that the middle? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling this one's not going to be quite as cute. Making sure on the back that I'm not piercing the ribbon. Oh, I want it to come up over top. of those two little French knots. Oh, she has a longer body. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. They're also going to have matching hairs. I'm going to cut this off. Then I'm going to get my hair color. Oh, heck, I said it in the other video, and now I might still have it here. This is DMC thread, and the body of the butterfly is 433, and the hair is 436, and I have 2 strands. And I put a knot in the bottom, and we're just going to do some little, you know what, I'm going to start on this one. I didn't put a little knot in the top. Let's do that. Let's do a colonial knot up on top there. I don't want to pull it too tight. I'm just going to do there, and that's going to make it padded. Yeah, she has a little top knot there. Then I think if you look at this really, really close, it's going to be a little bit funny looking, but when it's done and you just look at the whole thing, I think it could be rather pleasant. Oops, I forgot to shoot what I did. I was going to sew this down first, and I forgot. And look what I did. Oh, heck. All right, I can fix that. I can put another I'll just put another stitch in there. I think I have enough left. I can do one more. Let's see, if I had tacked that down first, that would not have happened. Do as I say, not as I do. One more stitch here and we can she's a cutie. All right. Let's do now. Get this again. I might have just enough here to do one more little stitch. Let's start this time. Let's start at the top. This might be a big mistake, but okay. Well, that needs to get in there. All right. Ah. This is going to work. As long as I don't pull too much. Yeah, it's a little bit different color. Well, okay, that'll have to do. Okay, now, being careful not to cut my brown, because that would be tragic. And I'm going to take those two little things. Okay, I'm at almost half an hour, so I'm going to have to end off here. And I'll iron out the black marks. Take a picture at its end. Thanks for hanging out with me and Mitzi today. See you soon.